I'm here on a mission to signal that in spite of these very historical setbacks in global agriculture, Ghana is determined to ensure that our agriculture continues to make the progress that is made as a country for food and jobs. Any new situation brings new challenges and new opportunities. And the opportunities here that we see, that because of the acute shortage of inorganic fertilizer, we have to look within ourselves to see what we can do to replace, or at least attempt to replace part of the shortage. And that is organic fertilizer. One of the biggest producers of organic fertilizer in Ghana happens to be this company that we are listening to today, which you all know as Zoom Lab. And the chairman referred to the fact that in 2020, the president actually cut the soil of 16 plants around the country. I was on the side of the president throughout this exercise. So I'm very familiar with the enormous effort made by Zoom Lab in this direction.
In the year 2020, His Excellency the President had a sword cutting for 16 from Western region to the Volta region. As we speak now, almost 80% of the works are ongoing. Some of the plants have been installed. I know you've watched the video to really attest yourself to that. And so we're hoping by maximum the end of the year, all these plants will be in operation, and they are going to generate about 150 tons of compost annually.
That was shortcut. This is the first time I've come face to face with what we are actually doing on the plants that we have been operating for 10 years. And as he said, last week I invited all producers, suppliers of organic fertilizer to my office. We had a very, very good meeting, and the outcome of that meeting was that we have huge potential to encourage production of organic fertilizer in Ghana, at least partially to replace inorganic fertilizer that we have been using, our farmers have been so dependent upon, with the promotion of planting for food and jobs on smallholder farms in the past 5 years. So we got the conclusion that the suppliers, about 18 of them, are capable of making significant contribution to the fertilizer supply market. Of course, the leading one amongst them is Zoom Lab. This is why I'm here today, just to show to Ghanaians that the effort to close the gap between the shortage of fertilizer and what we have is represented by effort by companies like this one. And I'm glad to hear about the fact that we will soon have a capacity to produce 150,000 metric tons of organic fertilizer. Our current demand in Ghana by our farmers is about 600,000 inorganic, 600,000 metric tons of inorganic. The equivalent of organic to that is only about 30,000 metric tons. So far, that's the capacity. But it shows you the huge potential that this country has for organic fertilizer. And not only that, the product of organic, application of organic fertilizer is organic food, which has a huge premium on the international market. So we can, as a country, make a lot of gains if we're able to develop our organic market locally to our farmers to apply, that we can get quite substantial export earnings additional to what we've been doing if we're able to apply the organic fertilizer. So we take very great delight and privilege to be here this morning and to see the enormous amount of effort that this company is putting into the production of organic fertilizer. And through this, we are appealing to those that we met, your competitors that we met last week. Some of them are importing organic fertilizer. We told them the policy is to encourage their partners abroad to come and set up here to use local organic material as input, because we have a lot of it. I mean, the Savannah belt, in the forest belt, in the middle of the country, the southern part of the country, there's a whole lot of organic material that can be used as input. And the government is determined to promote the application. That is why the CMA is here. The whole extension service of the ministry will be reoriented to be able to train them in the use of organic fertilizer, so they can work along with our farmers in trying to apply organic fertilizers on our fields. And with that, I would want to wish this company well.
I feel honored and very humbled to receive one of the strongest leading minister in the country. In terms of the classification of the strongest, is that he feeds us and he has been giving us food to eat. Without him, we'll be going hungry. And so we want to thank him very, very much for taking time off his busy schedule in arranging to visit the plant